Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Home with Kimberly. Today we are going to make a pot roast. Is there anything just more satisfying sometimes than a melt in your mouth pot roast? Today's recipe is very simple, very quick, but it's so delicious. And I mean, you can change up a pot roast so many different ways depending on your flavoring. You can change up all of the different vegetables that you put in. And actually in today's video, I usually always put in mushrooms and I didn't have any on hand. I can't believe I forgot to buy mushrooms from the grocery, but typically I do have those. This is a great make-ahead meal. Just put this in first thing in the morning, turn on your slow cooker, and voila, you've got dinner as soon as you get home. Or you can even make it quickly in the, well, I say quickly, you can put it in the oven and have that done as well. Just give it plenty of time to cook so that it would be done nice and tender by the time my family was ready to eat. So I really hope you enjoy this recipe. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the little bell button next to the subscribe button. And let's get started. Okay, so I'm starting out with my beautiful shoulder roast here, and I'm actually going to slice mine in half just so that it will fit into the pot that I am using. And next I'm going to start seasoning, and I do my seasonings pretty liberally. You guys probably know by now if you've watched my other videos, I don't measure a lot, so I just put on a decent amount. You know, I like to be able to see my seasoning. That was salt, pepper, and I believe the next is going to be garlic powder. And again, I'm just sprinkling this. You can see that garlic powder going everywhere, sprinkling all over the front and back. And then I like to also add thyme to mine as well. And then of course I had to add in some Hungarian paprika. I only did one side on this, but I thought maybe it'd give a little extra flavoring that would make people say, what is that? And next I'm going to get the roast into my pot. And now I'm going to start adding in my vegetables, starting with a couple of onions that I just cut into quarters. And next I will add in some carrots. I do several of these. I usually peel them first and then cut them into sections and just drop those in the pot on top of the onions and the roast. And then next are my potatoes, which I do peel first, and then I usually quarter those, and at this point I would also normally add in my delicious mushrooms, which I left out, and I'm still upset about that. But anyways, potatoes, mushrooms, that would be the last thing that we add in. And so this is what our pot is starting to look like, very beautiful and colorful. At this point, I am going to go back and re-season all of the vegetables with the same seasonings that I used for the roast. And now I'm going to add in some beef broth, and I usually fill it up about 3/4 of the way because you're going to get some juice from the roast as it continues to cook. And adding in beef broth instead of water just adds an extra layer of flavor. You can certainly use water if that's all you have, but if you have beef broth, I would highly recommend. And here it is right out of the oven. And here you have it, melt in your mouth pot roast with some root vegetables on the side. This is so delicious and flavorful. This is great for entertaining. If you're gonna have a guest over and you want to kind of wow them, highly recommend this meal. I hope you enjoyed this meal. If so, please do give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.